Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot. And today we have a reading for you guys, a tarot reading. This is Dee Fernandez, your tarot reader, your psychic, your astrologer, and past life regression practitioner. Let's get right into it with the gnomes. Take what fits, Sagittarius, leave the rest out. This is a general reading. If you would like your own private and personal reading, I'll talk a little bit about that as we progress here. We have the Judgment card. And here's the angel trying to awaken the dead here, and they are like asleep here. This is the graveyard. Somebody could be trying to bring something back here, like wake up, let's, let me, there could be a rebirth here, right? Maybe a redo. But looks like somebody's trying to awaken something or reawaken, or yeah. And we have the Lovers, and somebody is trying to awaken a relationship. Yeah, they are. And we have El Mundo reversed. All right, so this is the World card reversed, which can mean unfinished business. Like, it's kind of like, I don't want to leave this, or somebody's intention is not to die without first completing a cycle, right? You could be saying, why are you talking about death? But I'm just saying, it could be that. It could be like, wow, I have to have this in my life. I have to have Sagittarius. I have to have the relationship with he or her, he or she, rather. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Magician. Okay, so I have these cards today as oracle cards, but hey, it's okay, because in a way they are, but they're tarot cards. But this is the Magician, and this is about a new beginning, right? Interesting, this Magician is kind of an old, an old man. He is a shoemaker, and he is doing the best he can, but he is kind of like protecting himself. It's kind of like that with that card. Somebody's protecting themselves. They want a new beginning with you, Sagittarius, and they have either been judged or they are trying to reawaken something. I feel like somebody's reawakening a relationship. We have the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. All right, well, watching, looking is not necessarily gaslighting. So we have some energies here. We do. The sunglasses can be definitely watching somebody. It can be your perception of a situation. Maybe somebody was doing some gaslighting here. That's not clear yet. No, it's not. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. All right, so somebody could have done this to you, Sagittarius, or you, they, but this can be something that is separate. And why do I say that? Because we have this World card reversed, which can talk about cycles, various cycles, not just yours, not just somebody else's, but maybe even a third party. Cycles, the cycles of life in general. Maybe somebody wants to be forgiven for another relationship. That's a possibility, but let's see, because we're just starting out here, so we don't know. And we have the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation. This is also about honor and protection and power. So I mentioned that somebody is protecting something. Yeah, the Sword and the Rose is like, I will defend my word. I will defend, like my integrity, right? And I am honest and good, and I will protect that. I will protect what I believe in. And the rose is usually about something that you really love. Yeah. So, but there's clarity here. The sword does bring clarity and truth, and somebody has a truth in this reading because of judgment here and the World card. They have a truth and they want to speak it to you. I feel like this person is trying to bring back a relationship with you, but let's see here. Let's get a few more oracle cards. Yeah, see what we got. The Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Yeah, see, something could end because somebody was stabbed in the back, or it doesn't have to be stabbed in the back. It's a little dramatic, but I mean, it can be like betrayal, but heartbreak and pain, right? Or separation, deception. Somebody could have lied to somebody in this reading, and now they could have lied to themselves even, and now their truth is coming out, their own clarity. And the Sword and the Rose can be like, yeah, I'm defending my honor now. But only after I have discovered the truth about myself, or the truth about what I need to protect. And the white raven spirit, trust in the magic. So somebody might be free here, like physically free. We're not sure about that yet, but let's get right into it. And if you want to get a psychic reading or a tarot reading, Sagittarius, you sure can. Yeah, I always check for accuracies. They are. My work is pretty accurate. It's, you know, it definitely is. It's at least an 80-20. Yes, it is, at least. And that is really what they expect from psychics. I mean, if it's an 80-20, then you're doing well. It's like, and yeah, and you choose the formatting, a live video call or a recording, or I can record the video call. Yeah, you decide. If you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, you need the lowdown and the skinny. It doesn't even have to be lowdown, right? That's just kind of you need the skinny on them. Yeah, just check out the description box below if you need some insight on yourself. Also, I'm also a life coach, but yeah, I can definitely help with that. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and also you can get a past life reading with me. Those are really powerful. I feel like people, yeah, those are super powerful. Let's see what these cards say. That we have the Devil. Wow. And we're going to cover these naked people. That's one thing I don't miss about this Rider-Waite deck, is that there's, you know, there's naked people here, right? And yeah, 8 of Cups reverse, Sagittarius. This person's trying to return to you. Why it's all happening is the King of Wands. So the Devil is here. This must be their energy, or you're trying to return to somebody, right? It can be switched for sure. But it's your reading, it is. And so I'm not sure who wants to return here, but that's how it looks. And there's some fear here. The Devil is here. This is like, I feel stuck in my life, so I need to return. Like, I need Sagittarius. Like, this is a major soulmate situation here, major. And so that's why somebody feels, that's what we have, the Lovers anyway, and that is a soulmate, right? The angel is always involved with the Lovers. Yeah, he's always there. And 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords reversed, and the King of Swords. Yeah, decision's already been made here, where somebody is trying to reawaken either your love for them, or just, you know, the relationship, or your, you know, your feelings for them. And yeah, and so the 8 of Cups reversed. Let's get a card on that. It's showing up with the Sun. Okay, so this is clarity that somebody wants to return to you, but it sits in the Challenge. So next to the Devil, I feel like somebody's happiness is kind of on the line here. That's what this means. Yeah. Yep. So whoever wants to return here, you or them, it's like the Sun is sitting kind of in the influential energy. Can be like, it is a definite that somebody wants to return to the other person. And they're scared. There's somebody scared with the Devil. And so here we have the 6 of Swords that is sitting external to you, and that is probably this person with the 6 of Cups. Now we have, yeah, interesting. Now we have the 6 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. All right, so this is about somebody wants to manifest. These two cards together are a 3, 12 and 12. Actually, it's a 6. It's a recognition. I beg your pardon. No, it is a 3, because we have 6 and 6 is 12, and that is a 3. Yeah, that's right. And that is about manifesting and collaborating, right? It is. And so here, external to you, Sagittarius, is somebody who recognizes with the 6 that they either miss you or they want to revive this relationship. I mean, it's both, I'm sure. This could be somebody from your childhood, a friend, an ex, just anybody, really. And so here we have the 7 of Swords reversed, and that is the mindset in this reading. This 6 of Swords is, I want to get to a happier place in my life. I want to improve my life. This person could have separated from somebody, Sagittarius. They could have. And so 7 of Swords reversed, or maybe you're separating, but 7 of Swords reversed is the mindset with the 2 of Wands. I feel like a plan has already been carried out. I also feel like somebody, yeah, definitely chose this. There could be guilt as well. Because when we start with this Seven of Swords reverse, when we start with the devil, yeah, somebody could be afraid because they have guilt. King of Swords in the past with justice. Yeah, see? Let's move the camera down. I beg your pardon, you guys. So here you can see all the cards, and we have the King of Swords and Justice. Could be a Libra here, Aquarius, or Gemini maybe, but he has already decided, yeah, and this could be, in the past, this could be, it's possible, a divorce. We have separation over here. Yeah, we do. A potential, right, with, yeah, somebody made a decision here. Could be to kind of bring harmony and balance to their life as well. I'm sure that's part of it here. The Strength card is the concern, and it is with the Five of Wands. So this is like, I have courage here. I have inner strength. This is like inner strength, is inner resources. Like, I'm resourceful, but I have my own resources to draw on for my strength. And the concern here is, maybe they feel like you're not going to be strong enough to deal with this, or you might not want to. We have the Five of Wands with it. That can mean there's too many people involved. That can talk about third parties. It can. But this person could be, as a feeling, this concern is usually a feeling. This Five of Wands is about somebody feels challenged here. Probably they could have had a hard time gaining their courage here. Because especially when we start with the devil, right? I feel like this person here had a hard time. It's not a hard time making the choice. They know what they want. You can tell in this reading. We have Judgment, the Lovers, the World card, the Magician, all these cards. Trust in the Magic. Freedom is yours can indicate a separation for somebody here. But this could be like, I had this person who did this needed the courage as well, especially if they have separated with somebody else. The Eight of Wands is in the environment. That is change and growth. I have it here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you see? Somebody has grown here, but they've grown because they've ended something and they are reaching for what their soul really wants. So the World card can talk about your soul's intention. It is because, and it does, because we start the major arcana with the Fool. We end up at the end of the journey where he is really seeking his evolution. Yes, that's what he's seeking. He's seeking his awakening, his evolution, his north node. Yeah, he is seeking that. And so, yeah, and so we have these cycles that are ending here, but that are ending for you and this person, Sagittarius, to renew something here. And so, yeah, definitely. Now, it's almost like somebody learned a lesson here, too, about, it could be about, look, just choose from the heart. It's possible. But yeah, now we have the Knight of Swords in the hopes and fears with the Seven of Cups. So the Knight of Swords is an aggression action here. That's what somebody's doing. Somebody's made a very assertive decision here, or kind of, yeah, self-protecting decision, self-manifesting decision for sure. And in the hopes and fears here, this is like, I hope I made the right choice. But what this means is that I've chosen, and I'm going right after Sagittarius in a very determined way. Determined is a better word than aggressive, yeah. Nine of Cups is the wish coming true. In the potential outcome, that's what, look, we have the Knight of Swords next to it. This person will do whatever they have to do, Sagittarius, to win you back. You can tell we have these two cards here next to the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, moving anything out of his way to have his wish come true. And then also, over here could be some confusion. I don't know if I'm going to have my wish, but regardless, even if somebody is confused, this is going to come to fruition. It is. And the Tower is here as well. And this is what somebody learned the hard way. Yeah, somebody learned the hard way that you have to kind of reach out for your wish. That's really, I feel like that's what this is about. I feel like this is about somebody who really wants to be with you, Sagittarius, who really wants you. and has feelings for you and all that stuff. And I don't know what happened in the past, or you guys could have a past. You could. It looks like it, the way they want to return to you over here, 8 of Cups reversed. But the Tower, they could have had some type, there's like an awakening here when we have Judgment as the first card over here. This person had an awakening, and that is about their feelings and what they want for themselves. And it is you, Sagittarius. So I'm going to end this reading. This person is trusting in the magic, and freedom is yours. They've left behind something that was binding them with chains, right? Could have been a relationship. It's not only that, it is much of what's been going on in their head for a very long time. Yeah, and so I feel like everything's going to work out just great for you here, Sagittarius. I feel like you have a new beginning with somebody who knows exactly what they want. And I would say very mature, because somebody's went through something hard here, and you can only grow when those things come to us. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to get a reading with me, check out the description box. They are lots of fun. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me. It does help me to keep these videos coming. Thanks so much, guys.